So before we get into today's episode, I do have one promise to fulfill, and that is to old Rocker, who came up with the name Yellowhammer for our trade university, and I think he totally nailed it with that request. So here we go. Yellowhammer would help if I could spell. Maybe I need to go back to university. And a yellowhammer is obviously a bird. So Yellowhammer University, as you will now be known. There we go. Done. Promise fulfilled. Ooh, we do have a lot more university students, and that is a good segue, because I think that increase has become of what we've been building in today's episode. Right, back to past Paul. Hello and welcome back to the County of Portsleydale. My name is Badger the British, and on this episode we shall be expanding forth, near towards the sea. And yes, we're going to be expanding into our big town over here. Now this is very important because we've been aiming for this for such a long time, like really a long time. Like this whole motorway junction was put in with the premise that this was going to be a big city area type thing. So we're going to have this tree line here to really block off the countryside aspect, and then big city push over here. So how are we going to push forth into our seaside resort town? Well, first of all, we're going to buy the square. That might help us. And now we're going to come back down and have a look in here. Now we're going to go with that kind of seaside-y type road pattern with the road coming down. First off, let's just move those trees. 3 speed. There we go. I think that went very pleasantly. So we're going to have this like tree line here roughly. Let's get rid of these few. Coming across here like that. Perfect. And then this is all going to be city. So let's get moving. Now what I mean by this is having, it's got that kind of seaside town vibe thing where if you've ever driven into Brighton or Southampton, they have this like kind of really weird one-way system streaming down the middle, which starts to like get really confusing near the end, but it's just meant to be like this kind of like an artery, like a really big thick artery type way. I think that's not complicated enough. You got to imagine like when these seaside towns were established, like these were probably just two quasi semi different kind of roads that have now been brought together with like a park or something in the middle. And we're going to make this really kind of weird, because you would be really in the deep bit of the city here, and we're just going to polish that up a little bit. There we go. Now we're just going to make it go the right way, or the left way, shall I say, in England. So there we go, and it will often have roads that swing round as well. And come off. And on. So first off, we're going to try and make this area outside, just to give that real built up kind of dense vibe. So we are going to start doing a little bit of grid formation. Not in the way that you'd probably expect. How's that off? How was that off? Are you going to tell me I'm building on a massive... Yes, I am building on a massive slant. Okay, cool. Save the judgment, hold on. Get the curve tool. There's also got to be like a little side road off here, I think, as well. It just comes in at a weird angle. Whilst we are trying to make these fairly dense little warrens, don't want too much. We're trying to like layer it so it comes in better. There we go, perfect. You'll find that these big cities are generally quite squared off. No, must save the tree. Must save the tree. And we're going to have this come over like that. Okay, so we're going to cut that road off there. I'm going to bring this up a little bit. And now we need to put in another grid. As you can see, we are doing grids. They're not going to be the same because they're going to be grids. So if you look on any map, they're like loads and loads of areas are gridded off in England, but not in the American style. So everything is like that. It's just little grids. We're just going to naturally blend these in. Oh no, let's see, it's off, it's off. Boo. So this is real try and error. What is wrong with this road? Why do you not want to go in straight? Like what is wrong? Yeah, actually, yeah, we are going to bring that back. Let's get a few dead ends coming in. Yeah, I prefer that. Don't think we have enough dead ends. That's way too straight, way too straight. Kind of want to give Google Maps a hard time. If you were designing like a coastal city in England, you want to give Google Maps the old test. And also, I haven't actually thought about how I'm going to bring the trains in, have I? Ooh. Okay, so let's also bring the trains in. There we go. If we make it a little bit bigger, then it gives us the option of bringing in another train track if we so desire. There we go. We're going to bring our train in behind there. There's no easy way to make that happen, really. Okay, so we're going to make this street a bit longer. So you can start to see how it all kind of interweaves and interconnects. Oh, actually I quite like that. We should really have a second rail line coming in. So that's what we're going to kind of leave this open to. Potential second rail line. So I think we're just going to do one half of this because we're already running really over schedule. But this is how I would basically start off my city, Okay, that will do for now. So let's start bringing people in so we can start to show what we mean. May as well get rid of that now. We will bring in another road sooner rather than later. Yeah, you want those crowded suburban houses around here. I think as soon as you like hit here, it's going to be the old high density. Definitely high density all the way along here. Actually no, we'll hold off until this roundabout. I'm going to make this kind of a grassy area. Oof, this area is getting a bit of use. Why are there fish trucks coming down here? Oh, they were trying to turn off. That is a pretty neat end to a highway. Highway, a motorway, this section here. Sure, we'll add a turn or something in here, something very cheap, so we can come off to the fishers that way. These guys need power. Well, they're going to need everything, aren't they? They're going to need police as well, because it's a built up city. Gonna be a lot of crime. Just trying to think of where a good place to put said building is. Definitely gonna be a lot of fires. Maybe we can always move these. Be a good place for a school. Oh, we also need to connect these up via a power supply. And if we put a park in there, that should very well connect everyone. Oh no, those are really noisy, aren't they? Don't want those. Gotta keep an eye on these, because what we don't want is them getting too big and it ending up looking something like this, which was born out of necessity, granted, but we want them high density but not hugely awful. Actually, I think I learnt my lesson from Badger Town that we're just gonna leave that bridge alone. I really want to get that going. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Awesome. Then I want to spring off from here because it's often that little like spring out type thing, like a. So you can either go around again, or you can come off to go somewhere. I think Brighton has one of these where it goes down. And there's like another little bit that comes in here. It's like a roundabout off the roundabout. It's a nice little British quirk if you haven't seen something like that. Definitely need some more dead end shops and things. Perfect. And we're going to turn this area into the party town district. Oh yeah, anything down the street is definitely party zone. Yeah, they're wanting more. Oh, it's always the one you don't want to fill up. It fills up first, isn't it? Oh, do we make it? Is that it? Did we win? No, we did not win. So these are all the party goers around this place. Sewage treatment, okay, we are going to need to improve that. Okay, so we're gonna put another sewage plant over here. There we go, we're just going to put that there for now, just so they stop complaining. I'm going to bring in this little road, then we're going to have it split off. Something like that. God, this area is absolutely heaving. No, we're going to make this a two-way road. Oh, damn it. We're going to put a district over this area just so they all get that education bonus, and oh, they're all coming in. There we go, we've got a little red light district here. Or fun district, or whatever you want to call it. The naughty naughty fun district. Yeah. Oh, business is booming. Oh wow. Oh dear. Oh dear, we're going to have to try and mix that up a bit. And we're going to have to relook at this as well. Okay, so that'll be the next episode, is looking at that motorway junction. Now there is always a queue to get into Brighton, so you know when it's busy, so that's kind of realistic already. Let's fill up the naughty naughty fun zone. That's a rather large naughty naughty fun zone, isn't it? Okay, so what are we doing about this road here? I think we're just going to bring it in, just slide it in like that, just nice. Good old slide in there. Just going to fill those up with houses, not those ones in particular. Or maybe just to... Actually, yeah, we do. Yeah, let's bring it in. Let's bring in our city vibe, I think. Oh yeah, rubbish is going to be a big thing as well. Going to need its own rubbish dump as well. That's the thing that's going to be needed. Scatter some more heavy density buildings in there. I'm not going to allow any building on this side too much. Or we've got to do a building check, building check. I think these are starting to get a bit high now. I think that's kind of the level we want them. We're going to do a historical thing whenever they get to about that high. I wish you could just blanket and do a historical blanket. Just boom. You are definitely way too high. Stop. Suppose you could always knock them down and start again if they get too high. But yes, we are going to have to think about where the county dump is. How's this junction holding up? This junction's holding up pretty well, actually. When we do full squares, we will expand this road downwards. So the ending will be here, but just for the purpose of the video, that's where the end of the road is going to be. So we might just move it, mod the whole bottom down. Yeah, no, we are going to have to think about that dump situation. Which I feel wouldn't be in the centre of the city because that would be a bit silly. So let's put a lay-by just off here. No, actually, I like that being a non-road. Okay, we might have to put a little bit of an issuance on this. Okay, right, and now let's put some rubbish services in. Let's not push it all the way up towards the train line because then we might have to like get rid of the train line one day, or expand the train line. We got to 24,000, which was my secret achievement for today's episode. So we got solar power plant, that's going to be good. Baseball plant, waste. That would have been good. So yeah, just while we're doing the waste, we got those to look into for next time. Okay, I'm gonna really help them out here by using the traffic manager mod. They are all going left, aren't they? No, just stay the course. It will get better. It will get better over time. Once they've all moved in, it will get better over time. I've done it again, haven't I? I'm still playing, and you're still watching. I am very sorry. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean for this to kind of happen. Right, so we do want a bit of open fields and things. So we're going to have nice. We're going to put that over here. Okay, and There's always one, isn't there? Okay, right, just for this area. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, there we go. And I think that is where I'm going to leave it, because this is an hour-long video now, and I'm kind of liking the beginning of the city. I know it looks fairly chaotic. So yeah, we have achieved today's mission of getting to 24,000 people. We have started building our coastal city by the river here, yeah, on this side, and then the sea at the bottom here. So this is the beginning of our big, heavy coastal town. And let me know what you think, and if we should bring a train. Actually, no, we're going to do something special. Maybe. And bring in a metro system, a metro line around the place. Because that is what this town is missing. So for now, I've been Badger the British. This has been Portsleydale. I'm wishing you a very fantastic day ahead, and I hope everything goes swimmingly for you, like it has gone swimmingly here, apart from the traffic. But apart from that, I think everything has gone well in this episode, and I shall bid you adieu. I hope you enjoyed that, and remember to like, subscribe, and maybe even hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on the next episode. Oh, we've still got some seconds. Why not give me some feedback in the comments below? It would be greatly appreciated. And bonus, you can find me on your favourite social media platform. Links are in the description below. Until next time, have a lovely day.